waking up on beautiful Daydream Island. Who has time to sleep in? You'll want to make the most of every moment while you're here, and the rainforest walk sounds like a great way to get some exercise before brekkie. Leading the way is Rachel from the activities team. What are we likely to see?
So hopefully we see a lot of wildlife. Looking over the shore, we could see some turtles. So we've got 6 of the 7 turtle species here in the Whitsundays, which is really cool. In the bushes, we might find some lizards and some birds, so curlews, turkeys, cockatoos. So hopefully we get to see a lot of those.
Good one.
So here's our first little lookout to the right.
Ooh, pretty. It's good to get some perspective.
So you can see out in front of us is the mainland. So just to the left here, we've got Shute Harbour, and just to the right behind you, around the corner, we've got Airlie Beach.
We're winding our way to the island's peak at 51 metres above sea level. I recognise these hoop pines.
Yeah, they're recovering from the cyclone at the moment. So you can see the vegetation on them is growing back, which is really cool. They used to be used for building material and making outrigger canoes back in the day.
We've reached the top.
Yeah, we have.
It wasn't very hard. It's not a bad part of Australia, is it?
It's a beautiful view from up here.
How were the Whitsunday Islands formed? Can you tell us a bit of the history?
Yeah, of course. So there's 74 Whitsunday Islands. They were once part of a mountain range on the mainland. So they're continental islands, which means they're once part of the continent. With the ice ages, the glaciers melting and the sea levels rising, it's just left the top of those mountains exposed. And those top of the mountains are now what we call the Whitsunday Islands.
Who doesn't love a brekkie they haven't had to cook? And there are 2 options up for grabs. Buffet style in the main atrium with fish swimming past your breakfast plate. Or choose made to order at Inkstone Restaurant. Ooh, this menu is impressive. There's a lot to choose from. You can have anything from smoked corn fritters to house-made Belgian waffles. I think I'm going to work my way down while I'm here. Starting with good old-fashioned bacon and eggs. Guests aren't the only ones who look forward to brekkie. It's fish feeding time at the lagoon, where Johnny's introducing us to his hungry mates. If she's not scared, I can't be scared.
This is Luann. Luann's one of the most friendly stingrays that we have here. And Luann's been here for about 5 years.
Luann's weak spot is squid.
If you just put your hand underneath
Underneath?
at the front, she'll do the rest.
Oh, come off her.
You'll
Are
be
you kidding
fine.
me?
The mouth's here, and she'll just suck it up.
Oh my gosh, this is a bit frightening.
And this is how you feed the shark.
How do I get under there? Here you go. I can't.
That's it.
Steve the shark is also peckish. Oh no.
So watch out for this little guy.
No.
No, he's all right. This little guy's called
Oh
Steve.
yeah, go feed a shark with your hand.
Yeah, that's fine. Steve was born here 3 years ago, the little shark, and he doesn't actually have any teeth that can hurt you.
Okay.
There you go, Steve. Oh.
It's a feeding frenzy.
This is one of the most famous shovel-nosed rays in Australia. She gave birth to 10 babies earlier this year. So it's only the 2nd time in the world for this to happen. We're the first place to have captive breeding.
And what's amazing? Guests can actually get in and feed the babies. They don't look all that small to me.
Shuffle along like this. The stingrays will come up, and what they'll do, they'll just glide over your feet. They'll just see who you are and just keep going.
I'm watching first.
Ready? So this is Freckles. That's it.
Feels so squishy.
They're slimy.
The rays sure are cluey. They know it's feeding time.
You can hold a bit of squid or a bit of fish down under the water like that, and they'll come up and they'll actually take it out of your fingers.
Well, I think that's enough excitement for one day. A poolside drink. Now there's an idea. These guys look like they're having fun. Coralie is celebrating her 50th with her nearest and dearest. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Hawaiian theme?
Yes. It's a time to celebrate, not to commiserate. So, yeah.
Have you been here before, by the way?
I've not been here since before my kids were born, so it's been like 20 years.
Hey!
Guys. 20 years and my kids are now big babies, so yeah, and have babies of their own. So
So fond memories.
Yeah, yeah. And the crew here's been amazing. They've really let us celebrate, let our hair down, and yeah, they've been wonderful. Yeah.
Mind if I join the party? It looks
Oh
too
no,
good
come
to
along.
miss.